Welcome to When I Fell in Love with Hip Hop. I'm your show host, Israel Picasso. We tuning live from St. Louis, Missouri. Today's guest is, can you tell the crowd who you are and where you from?
I'm folarin. I'm president of This Gorgeous Musique, and I'm from Washington, D.C. by way of Vegas. Yes.
Okay. So how was it for you growing up in Washington, D.C.?
Um, I was like really that sheltered child, honestly. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, it was a whole bunch of just everything was bad. Really. I grew up in Southeast DC, so the violence, the drugs, all of that, it was, my mom tried to keep me away from it. So I wasn't no outside kid, but I did know what was going on in the areas and shit. I had to fight, but not like, it was when the quiet girl, they try to see if they can bully the quiet girl, that was me. They wasn't
Right.
bullying.
But you held your own though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm here today.
Right. That's real. So with all that being said, you going through that type of environment and whatever, what made you want to be successful?
um I always would look at like different stuff and see. So because of what I would see outside, and I knew that that wasn't what I could be a part of, I wanted to do something more. I moved to Florida as a teenager, so I was able to see like different, like everything different, just a different scenery, everything different people, and it gave me the that drive to be like, oh, I could make it out, and I could absolutely like achieve better things. There's better things to be seen.
That's real. That's real. That's what's up. Okay, this next question I got to ask you. This is a question I ask everybody who come on the show. When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Um, I had to sneak and listen to hip hop, so it was I was a young like teenage, like a little young child girl. So like my first rap crush was Little Romeo, like the Romeo and Bow Wow situation. So my mom, she would buy me those CDs, but then it was like my first like vulgar CD was Plies. Plies debut album was my first like parental advisory sticker. But before that, of course, like Lil Wayne was what I would hear and things like that. Timberland and Aaliyah though. I feel like that's
Okay.
a great hip hop sound. So that would be like, my introduction to that, like not so
Yeah.
secular.
Right. Right. So can you like recollect the first time you actually got involved in the music industry hands on yourself?
Yes, it was 2015. So I met artists back then. I always wanted to be a part of the music industry, but I have no musical talents of my own. So I had to somehow, some way figure out how to make somebody famous. And I needed to be noted for that. So we figured out how to be able to like, get behind people. So 2015, I met an artist in DC at a showcase, and from there, like he had like this real dope flavor, and it was unique. So I got behind him. That's who I started, like I would say, managing for the first time, and then it just took off from there. I got with It's Gorgeous in 2016, and then now I'm here.
Okay. Now you talk about It's Gorgeous. Who came up with that name? If It's Gorgeous, do you know? And how did
The
you get on the label?
CEO, Gorgeous. The
Yeah.
CEO's name is Gorgeous, so he came up with it. He said it's like the best way that you can describe something. They always say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but to say something is gorgeous is like a fact. Is like it's a hard hitting fact. You don't just say something's gorgeous and it's not. So
Right. Now that's real. That's real.
anybody can be beautiful or whatever have you, because like again, that's in the eye of the beholder. But to be gorgeous is like top tier. So it's gorgeous music. It's top tier. We make gorgeous music over here.
Okay. I like that. I like that. So how did you become the president though? Talk to me about that.
So I met Gorgeous in 2016. And he didn't even have a label yet. It wasn't a label yet. He had models. So I was a model. I do have a career as a model as well. And we linked up on that. He did a shoot, and then there was an event, maybe like a couple of like weeks or so after our first shoot, and just my drive and how I would conduct business and move around, and just my willingness to be there was something that motivated him to say, "Hey, I want you to be the president of the company." You know, we're a growing company, so of course these are things that like it's a growing process. But you know, he gave me his vision, and I believed in it. So here I am.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And it seemed like you proud of that. I see
I
you smile.
am. I
Yeah.
am. It's
Okay.
definitely been what is this, like year 7? So it's definitely been
A year of completion.
yeah,
It
year
is year 7.
7. Actually, yeah, that's crazy. This is year 7, and just I feel like 7 years ago, if you would have told me like it would have been like this, I don't think I would have believed you, but I would have still like accepted it, like oh, okay, whatever. But like to really be like living it and seeing how everything is playing out, everything that we're doing. Yes, I'm really like in love with the whole process.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, who are some of the artists that work on your label? If you mind telling us.
So we have Breadwinner Kane, we got Light Skin Bobby out of Atlanta. Breadwinner Kane is from Huntsville, Alabama. Light Skin Bobby out of Atlanta. We got Keezy, he from Cleveland. We have Sauce Woodwinin. We just started working with him. We got Nisi J out of DC, and we have TC 4800, and then yes, those are the 6 that I could think of right now. We got a lot of artists though, so we have 350 artists total signed to us. But yes, those are our top tier artists.
And how do you get these artists? Like, how do you find them? Like, what's your cue? Like, for us, like, what do you see in the artists that make you say I need to go reach out to them or need to reach out to their manager?
A lot of times it fall into our lap. We have an
Mhm.
A&R, so of course, like we always meet an artist and they're introduced to the things that we do. But a lot of times, like the artist, they'll find us. Like the situation will find us. Um, Kane came from a situation where we had another one of our artists get a feature from him, and it was just the organization of things that intrigued him. So he was like, hey, I definitely feel like uh, I need that on my team, and yeah. So now we've been rocking with Kane 2 years strong. Um, other
And you saying
artists,
Kane, as in BWA, that's like a Breadwinners Association, right?
yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
he not with them no more, but he's still like there's still family and everything. But he is now with TSF. So
okay.
it's all good. TSF, the social media, all of those.
Okay, and what about Sauce, the Sauce twin?
Um,
Wood winning? How
yeah,
did
we
you
have
link up with him?
it was all put together like through Kane and that situation. Again, like just seeing the organization and just how we like are behind him as a label, as his management team is something that it when you see the work, it's something that you can't just be like, oh hey, you can't like just let it go by. You have to act on it.
Yeah,
It's
you got to tap in with it.
yeah, absolutely.
Right, right. So with you as a president of a record label now, where do you see yourself 10 years from now in hip hop?
Wow. I actually wow. I never really think about that far down the line, only because we gotta get through today. We gotta get through today. I definitely want to break off into like film and TV. Possibly touching a lot, really. Oh my god, like the tech industry. I
Yeah.
want to get into that. Um, yeah, I actually have like a lot of different avenues that I want to go for and dip my toe in. Like I want to try a lot. So I'm interested in a lot. I'm addicted to like learning new things and figuring out new things. So yeah.
Okay, okay. So, does a artist have to have talent to get through the door, or is it like more business? So,
The industry is 20% talent, 80% business. Um, you can't have one without the other. So you could be talentless and still have like the business and the team behind you, but just talent on its own is not gonna get you to go. You gotta show the work. You gotta and a lot of times artists think that the work is just, oh, let me build up my catalog and show how much music I can create in a short amount of time. And it's like, no, that's not it. Like, how much are you marketing? How much are you putting into your marketing? How much are you like hitting the streets? Do the people know you? Like, and not just, oh, let me pay for a campaign where they're gonna play with my numbers or something like that. Like, no, because then no one still knows you. So
yeah,
you really have to like genuinely work at this shit.
that's real. That's real. Now, who are some of the DJs you can say help break some of the artist records that you work with? If you
Um, we work with a lot of DJs. DJ A Rod out of ATL. He's someone that I know for a fact. He is into breaking artists. TJ's a lot of times is more so like about the coalition. You want to tap in with the coalitions and things like that. In any like little city that you might be in. So yeah, but DJ A Rod's probably one of the like, he is out of Atlanta. He's one of the handful of DJs that we go to break a record. DJ Reds he's actually from Baltimore, but he's on 95.5 in DC.
okay,
He's another one, so he definitely show love to our artists, and he's in the business of like breaking artists. So there's that. It's not necessarily like a name, but there are DJs that are out there that do still want to break artists. It's not always a DJ that's like looking for like a handout. If it's a hit, they're gonna play it.
right, right, okay. So, does an artist have to be signed to your label to get distribution through your company, or like just say somebody needed distribution, would they be able to tap in with y'all too as well?
Absolutely. Um, we offer distribution agreements. We do management agreements. We do joint ventures. We've had exclusive recording agreements on the table as well. But those aren't the ones that I feel like benefit the artist the most. So we don't offer those too frequently because that would just be you putting yourself in debt and us allowing you to do that. And we don't want that. So we want to help you. We can help you get in advance, but we absolutely want to like really aid in your growth. So yes, we don't. But those are the three different types of deals. We also have the distribution program where we help the artists who are also distributing their music with us. We help them break in new markets. So it's not just, oh, put your music out and that's it, because then how do you make the money off of it? So that's what our program is about helping you make money off of your music and breaking you in new markets.
Okay, okay. Sounds pretty dope. Now, as far as some of your major artists that's on your label, like Kane and Sauce, woodwinning, how much for a feature? Like if somebody needed a feature or something, or wanted a feature from one of them.
Right now, on the tour, we are doing a special 8 bars for $500 for both artists. Um, But on any other regular day, if you let me know a budget, a lot of times like they love uh working with the indie artists. So, you let me know what budget you're working with, and yeah, we could definitely work something out. Now it can't be like something unreasonable, like. I would say at least going like, 15 to 2K. But
Okay.
that's where they're starting at. So I would say that as far as features. But yes, we got feature deals on the road right now.
Okay, that sounds pretty dope. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people after this interview gonna tap in with y'all, and check y'all out.
Yes, most definitely. And you could I don't know if I could change my display name to uh my Instagram name, but yes.
No, just basically all you gotta do is just let the people know how to get in contact with you.
So if you search my name the same way that it's spelled right here on the screen, you can find me on all platforms. On Instagram, you're gonna see two pages. They are both my pages, but the one with X's in it is my most active page. So there's nobody out there like with the name Nay Folarin. It's only me. I'm the only one.
One and only,
Yes, very
one in
unique.
a million. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, is it better to be independent or signed to a label? In your opinion?
Um, it just depends on whatever works best for you. To be independent means that you fund your career like out of your own pocket. As far as like a label situation, they fund your career basically, and you owe them that money back. So it depends on what works best for you. I'm not saying don't partner with a label. I'm not saying because that's absolutely necessary. So, if you want to go the independent route, you definitely want to seek out those partnerships. You definitely want to network as much as you can just to be able to, like remain mainstream. But when you are signed to a label, um, in the aspect of like, the way everybody else thinks, yeah, the label, they put together those plans and things like that, but you still need a team, you still need management, and you still like so it's never ending really. Like there's always going to be some type of agreement on the table, and I think that is the common misconception artists and signing to labels is because of the different types of agreements that there can be available.
Okay, okay. On to the next question. This question is probably, gonna be a good question as well. Who's your top five favorite artists of all time, if you have any?
Wow. um It kind of fluctuates. It does. Because there's always a dope like there's the female artists, they change in and out frequently. But so my top 5 is, as of like for the past 10 years, Drake, he never misses.
Okay.
Um and these are just rappers, right? Like hip hop artists.
Yeah, hip hop artists.
Okay. So Drake, Wale, um I love Nicki, I love Cardi, like, everything that they put out, I listen to all of it. And 5, hmm, dang,
So
I
you
don't
said
know
you
if
said
5
you
is
said
a
Drake,
I
you
got
said
Drake, Wale,
Wale,
uh,
Nicki, Cardi.
Nicki, and Cardi. I really loved
You
it,
got
like,
one more. You got one more.
I don't so actually, I wanna take Cardi off the top, like, favorite,
Okay.
but Nicki is in there. Nicki does her thing. Lil Wayne is in there for sure. Lil Wayne is definitely top.
Okay.
And hold on, let me see. Uh, I got one more. See, this is why it's so hard. Um, Dang, who will I listen to? Like, regardless. Uh, I mean, in high school, I listened to a lot of Kendrick. Well, not
Okay.
a lot. I listened to him though. I did listen to a lot of J. Cole in high school. Friday Night Lights was lit, and then the one that his debut album that was like really dope to me too. So I was like a J. Cole fan after that for like a good solid 5 years. I listened to everything he dropped. Um, we could throw J. Cole in there. J. Cole could be my number.
Okay. All right. All right. Shout out to J. Cole. All right, moving on to the next question. Who are some vice presidents or business moguls you can say that help mold you?
Um, I would say I really admire women. So your Wendy Days. Uh,
Okay.
I look at Deb Atney is like a really big
Shout
inspiration.
out Deb. Shout out
I
Deb. Miss
really
Deb.
admire her. I want to say honestly, like I would actually try to just mold, like just my managerial skills around the work that she's done and the people she's worked with.
Okay.
Um, as far as like who I look at, like mentorship, TJ Chapman, he is a great friend of mine, and he always has some game to give me, something helpful to say, and just other like I feel like just other black women that are successful and not necessarily like in the music industry, just other black women CEOs that, might know them personally or, but yes, I love just to see a successful black woman. That means everything to me. So,
Yeah, it should, and it means everything to me too, because without y'all, it ain't no me. You know what I'm saying? For
yeah,
real. You
I
know,
appreciate that.
y'all made us. So yeah, y'all the gatekeepers of the universe.
All the gatekeepers of the universe. I like that.
Yeah, real spill, real spill. So on to the next question. You got any merch or any sponsors you want to speak on?
Um, Kane has the exotic pop deal.
Okay.
Um, we do have merch, but he has a cool cup juice. So the cool cup juice is called it's a strawberry lemonade flavor. I'll drop like a pic. It's all over everywhere. I could drop a picture for you.
Yeah, I want to see that.
And then we do have like our own clothing. It's gorgeous clothing. Um,
Okay.
you can find it on Instagram. It's gorgeous cloth is the Instagram page. And yeah, that's about it right now.
And as far as the other items you were mentioning, where can we find those?
It's gorgeouscloth.com. Exotic Pop. You can find it wherever Exotic Pop is sold. We got some here in
Okay,
Vegas.
so that's worldwide. That exotic pop, that's worldwide, basically.
Yeah, wherever
Okay.
Exotic Pop is sold, you can find the Cool Cup juice as well. We got his juice here in Vegas at our headquarters for sure. It's some in Huntsville, some in Atlanta. Just tap in. We got you.
So how Vegas treating you though?
I love Vegas. Like Vegas is really like a second home. Like I've really put roots down here. I'm from DC and I hate the cold, so like Vegas and the heat that come with it is really more my speed. So yes, I rock with Vegas. Shout out to
Yeah.
Vegas.
Shout out to Vegas, man. Shout out to Vegas all the way from St. Louis. All right, we on to the next question. What advice can you give a female youth that follow in your footsteps?
Um, it's gonna sound so cliche, but like believe in you. Um, don't seek anyone else's approval. Uh, like go for what it is that you want. And yes, go for
That's
what it
real.
is that you want. And absolutely. Uh,
Okay, okay. So one more question before we get out of here. You got any shout outs to anything you wanna anybody you wanna mention? Anybody you wanna
um,
mention? Or
shout out,
anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
shout out the biggest family is Gorgeous Musique. Um, I can't shout out one or two artists because it's too many of them.
Yeah,
So the entire is Gorgeous Music roster. If you're with me, then yes, I love you. So
for
yeah.
sure.
And shout out to when I fell in love with hip hop ATL as St. Louis. I'm sorry, not ATL.
No, you good, Shorty. You good. You good. You good. This is another episode of When I Fell in Love with Hip Hop. I'm Israel Picasso. We tuning live from St. Louis, Missouri. We out of here. Peace.